Good morning, happy Friday focus. I hope you're all okay. Oh dear, sorry, hair looks horrendous today. Today we're going to be talking about 4 ways to improve the financial health of your small business. This is critical to do. If you have an accountant who is able to do a financial health check on your business, then get them to do it. Even if you have to pay extra for it, I really would get them to do it because it is absolutely imperative to show you where you are. And in order to be able to work out where you wanted to go, if you're wanting to grow your business, you need to know where you're starting from, like driving a car, as everybody says. Anyhow, so a business health check is always a good idea if you're doing okay. There are always ways to improve. If you're not doing too great, then there are definitely ways to improve. It's very important to very closely monitor your business's vital signs and look for ways to fine-tune your processes to ensure that it continues to thrive on the condition that it is already. So what are the 4 ways that you can boost the financial health of your small business? 1, identify new streams of revenue. Markets shift rapidly, as we have seen in the last, just over a year and a half now, isn't it? Which means that you should always keep an eye on how the landscape is evolving and look for new opportunities to capitalize on. Identifying new streams of revenue can help to future-proof your business and increase your profit. You can look at your current sources of revenue and identify which ones may deserve a bit more of your attention. You should also give your employees a chance to offer their ideas of new ways to generate income, because other people's perspectives always are fantastic. If you're struggling for inspiration, have a look at business owners who were forced to rapidly pivot during the pandemic. Event photographers, for example, began selling digital prints and online courses. I know that my branding photographer, Becky Wright, who is absolutely fabulous, she used to go to everybody's houses or offices and meet them outside and things like that. And then she started doing online shoots. It was an enormous amount cheaper. And at the time, I thought at the time, oh, I don't think I like this. I don't think this is a great idea. But it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, think about what other people do. Think about what do restaurants and pubs do? Well, they went to takeaways, didn't they? They had to. They had no choice, either that or flop. So think about what else you could do. What else? I mean, I know that for one of my husband's birthday present, I organised a virtual party for him, and I got all of these party boxes and food and goodness knows what, and we sent it out to everybody who was coming into the party. And we had however many people, 20 people on the Zoom call. We had music. We had, because it's my husband, we have to have bunting, and we had balloons and all sorts. And we had a fabulous time, and everybody was toasting him with champagne and goodness knows what else. And it was really, really good fun. And we could do it in the comfort of our home as well. Wonderful. Anyhow, so think about how did other people have to pivot? What else could you do with your income streams? Number 2 is increasing your profitability. Profitability is key to longevity of any business, and it's a very, very important indicator of success. Therefore, you should always be thinking about the ways to boost your margins. Do you actually know what your margins are? If you don't, come and talk to me and we'll work it out, and we'll go through everything and see exactly what we can do. So adding revenue through new sources of income, raising your prices, increasing your average customer spend is one way of doing this. However, it's very important to keep your costs as low as possible. Regularly review and remove any expenses that don't add value to your business or your customer. Consider eliminating products or services that don't generate, I've got hiccups, generate significant revenue or profit, so that you can focus on the ones that really do make you money. Boosting your customer retention rate is another very important way to increase profitability. Research shows, and I have to read this bit, that increasing customer retention by 5% can boost your profits by 25 to 95%. because not only is retention significantly cheaper than acquisition, repeat customers spend more. So this is one that I bang on about all of the time, managing cash flow. Profitability is very important, obviously. Profit first? Yeah, anyhow. But cash flow matters just as much. So don't sacrifice one in favor of the other. Plenty of profitable businesses have gone bankrupt because their assets were tied up and they ran out of cash. It's vital that you stay on top of your monthly incomings and your outgoings to ensure your business stays flush with funds. Insight is the key to effective cash flow management. And I know I've said this many, many times. You've got to carefully keep track of all of the money that enters and leaves your business. It's really important that you understand your days cash on hand, namely, i.e. the number of days that you have until your cash runs out. Ideally, you should have 45 days or more. You can improve your cash flow management by staying on top of your invoicing, shortening your payment cycles, i.e. getting people to pay you quicker, introducing late payment fees for those who don't pay you quicker, offering bulk or annual discounts, using a business credit card. I wouldn't suggest that, but some will. Carefully managing your stock, really, really important. Creating a cash reserve so that you can dip into it in case of an emergency. So that's where profit first comes into. You put the predetermined percentage into your profit account every week or every fortnight, and then every quarter you take out half as your reward. The other half is there for your cash reserve in case you need it for your business. So the next one is increased productivity. Increasing productivity means that you can do more without spending more. And therefore you can improve your profitability. So it's both increasing profitability and productivity, which is great. Research by Gallup found that highly engaged teams show 20%, 21% actually, I think it was, greater productivity. So it's important to motivate your staff to ensure that they are working at their best as well. 80% of HR leaders agree that regular feedback is crucial to building a successful team. So prioritizing regular checkups and check-ins with your employees so that they can feel heard is really important, because that will improve your profitability. Offering flexible working options so that for your employees can also be really helpful to increase productivity. Apparently, they say that if you're, I was talking to a client of mine a client of theirs has gone down to 4 working days, but they're doing 6-hour days. So they're working from 9 till 3 or 10 till 4, whatever it happens to be, whatever works best for them. And the productivity has increased, get this, in 1 month, has increased by 22%. That's fabulous. Shorter working hours, shorter days, and more productivity. Why wouldn't we all go for that? I would. Anyhow, in summary, however well your business might be doing, there is always a way to improve. So just as it's really important to check in with your employees regularly, as I said, it's also very important to schedule time to review your revenue. How much time do you spend on your business? Answer me in the comments. I'd love to hear. I will see you next week, and have a fabulous, have a fabulous week. Bye.